Is rust, off a break like this, do you attribute it to that with the shooting and the turnovers a little bit?
Some. I mean, clearly, when you get off a holiday break, we were breathing heavy out there. But, there's a lot that we can contribute to effort. Okay, and I don't think we've been good defensively, through the preseason. As we, and what I mean by that is as good as we can be. Okay, I don't feel like we locked down, getting away with, missed assignments in transition. But yeah, I attribute some of it to the holiday, but no, this is going to be one we look back on the season and say we should have had it.
Yeah, and so you look at the defensive effort, because they had that effective trap at the top of the key on offense.
Hey, we had shots. Okay, we had shots today. We went 5 for 23 from 3. Okay, and there's going to be nights like that where the shots don't fall and we have to lock down on defense. And, that's way too many threes. Not getting to the free throw line enough. We only had 3 free throws at halftime. Clearly we got there in the second half, but we needed to be doing that earlier.
Yeah, you say too many threes. I was going to ask about the shot selection because, they obviously had the size on the interior and had 6 blocks. You still want to attack. You're not happy with the shots?
Well, there's nights when we're going to make those. We're not going to, tell Madison Smith and Milani or certainly Keely O'Halloran not to shoot. But there's going to be some nights, when they don't fall. And, just like we make adjustments defensively, we got to make them, offensively. And we did a better job in the second half getting downhill. But, at the end of the day, it came down to, time and score situation there at the end. We fought back hard, just down that 6 to 8 points throughout the third quarter. 58 to 60, and we give up a 3. Okay, can't happen.
The coach basically said this is one you'll look back and kind of regret.
Yes.
What do you think when you look back? What would be the things that you wish you could have changed about this one?
I just wish that we could pick it up earlier in the game. We've been struggling with that a little bit all year. But I think if we don't give them the 10-0 run that we gave them in the first quarter, that game looks a lot different. And we have momentum going into the half and coming out of the half. And we're able to come out with that win. But we also had a lot of positives. So I'm just really looking forward to playing them again right before Vegas. So.
What were some of the positives that you took away?
Just the contribution from everyone on the team. Lonnie and I were able to get going on the same night, which is huge. Normally we're like a roller coaster. She's up and I'm down. But Jordan had a great game coming off the bench for us. And Lex and Jada did their thing. And I was just really happy with the way everyone worked hard the entire game.
Did you feel like there was a little bit of rust from the break? Especially with the shooting and maybe the turnovers?
Yes, 100%, as there always is, but I felt like it hit us a little more this year. I don't know why, but the first quarter was definitely all of us just trying to get our legs back under us again.
When you kind of look at the shot selection, are you okay with, especially with that kind of size on the interior, that you guys did take 23 threes and normally you'd hit a better percentage?
I think 23 threes is a good amount if we're shooting well, but I think we also need to take into account the percentage we're shooting. We went into halftime 1 for 12. We can't come out and keep launching threes if we're 1 for 12. We got to find a way to get into the key and draw some fouls so we can get a little higher percentage shots going up.
And what was the key to avoiding the traps they were setting at the top of the key?
I wish I figured that out earlier because I had 7 turnovers, so that's not acceptable. But I think we just need to figure out a way to move the ball a little faster and just know it's coming, recognize it, and try to get it to the other side of the floor faster so that our other girls can work their stuff.
And you guys had 3 practices before today, right?
Yes.
How was the energy in that, just, coming off such a strong non-conference?
The first few practices after Christmas are always very difficult because some girls have to travel on Christmas. Some are waking up the day after Christmas to get on flights at 5 a.m. It's very hard to have energy that first day, not to mention it's mostly a conditioning practice. So that one was a little rough, but the second and third practices coming off break were really high energy, and we were doing a lot of good stuff.